y'all. They call me Chula. Welcome to my channel, Hooked on Houseplants. I hope everyone is doing well and having a fabulous day today. As promised, I am bringing you my Scindapsus collection. So we're going to get right into it, starting with this beauty, the Scindapsus Silver Splash. Now, one thing that I want to tell you about Scindapsus are, let me just clarify the confusion that sometimes exists between Scindapsus and Pothos. Of course, they are not the same plant, but they both are Araceae. They both belong to the Araceae family, so they are both aroids. But the difference is that Scindapsus is its own genus and Pothos falls under the Epiprimnum genus. So to keep things simple, they're not the same. They're different from Pothos, but they belong to the same family, which is the aroid or Araceae family. And a big difference is that Pothos, they have those smooth, glossy leaves, whereas the Scindapsus has more of a velvety, kind of matte texture. And the reason why I'm showing you my Scindapsus in this way, I'm showing you exactly where I keep them so that you can see the lighting, where they're positioned at, all of that good stuff. It seems like Scindapsus really don't require a whole lot of light. This one is getting light from the light on this track. And those are grow bulbs. So as you can see, she's getting light from there, as well as a little bit of light that filters in through the screen on the patio. So let me get closer so you can get into the beauty of these leaves. Another interesting fact is that, let me make sure I get it right. Scindapsus, they have little air bubbles underneath the surface of the leaf that causes that silvery sheen on the leaves. I can't remember why, but I will put it on the screen, you know, FYI. Okay, so that is number one, the silvery or silver splash. Okay, so heading over here, for the moment, this is where I have the majority of my Scindapsus. So starting off, this is the Silver Lady. This is a very easygoing Scindapsus. And you know, if you're a beginner plant person and you're kind of looking for an alternative to Pothos, try Scindapsus. I believe that Pothos are just a little bit easier than Scindapsus. That's just my opinion. But it is an easy to care for plant. Now, I think with the exception of maybe one or two, all of my Scindapsus are in self-watering, which that should not surprise you if you've been a member of my plant family. You know that I love me some self-watering pots. Scindapsus can be a little bit on the thirsty side, and one good thing is they do let you know when they are thirsty because their leaves will start to curl. So this is a silver lady. I have most of them in a semi-chunky mix. To tell you the truth, y'all, I use so many different types of substrates. I'm always trying different potting mixes, but since Scindapsus are aeroids, I would definitely recommend throwing something up in there for more aeration, whether it be pumice, more perlite, a little bit of orchid bark. But yeah, so to be honest, I can't say, well, this is the potting mix that I use because I don't, for half of these, I don't even remember. Also, I've had the majority of my pothos for at least, let me see, my Scindapsus, I mean, for at least 6 months, the majority of these. I'll let you know if there's some that I've had longer. But yep, this is the silver lady. And what a lady she is. Look how beautiful that is. And something interesting, the Pictus varieties, Pictus means painted. And you can definitely see why this plant has that as part of the genus name, because the leaves literally look like they are painted. Okay, next up, this is a combo pot. Now this Argyraeus, I've had this one for over 6 months. So this is the Argyraeus. Pick this Argyraeus or Argyraeus, however you want to say it. And you can see the difference in the leaves, in these two leaves. Of course, the silver lady has more silver in it. And this is the Argyraeus. But also, look at this beauty. This is one of my favorites. This is the tricolor. Now, are y'all seeing this? It's just beautiful. Look at that. Obviously, you see why it's called tricolor, because it has the dark green, the silver, and the lime green. Look at that. Oh, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, yep, I slapped these in the pot together. Excuse me. Now, this tricolor has been kind of a slow grower for me. I think when I got the plant, it maybe had like 4 leaves. And so now it has, let's see, those 2 and these 3. 1, 2, and 3, 4. So what is that? Like 6 leaves? But yeah, it's beautiful. And the price is coming down on the tricolor. That's something else I want to tell you. For the more easy to get varieties, the more popular varieties like the Silver Lady, the Exotica, they're not going to break the bank. They're gorgeous and they don't cost a whole lot, and you can find them just about anywhere. Now, once you start getting more fancy, you're going to be paying a lot more because there are so many varieties of Scindapsus, y'all. And so the more rare varieties, of course, they're going to cost you more coins, okay? So in the last video, which I will link it if you didn't see it, this is another new one for me. This is the Rubicon. And this is one of the ones that I potted up in the last video. Look at that. Look how beautiful those leaves are, y'all. Just beautiful. And so right now, yep, I got a whole desk light. They're getting light from this little apparatus, as well as the grow light up at the top. They get a little bit of light from both of those sources. So let me step back so you can kind of see what their lighting situation is like. Okay, so yep, that is the Rubicon. And then look at this one, y'all. This is a recent purchase as well. This is called the Black Tiger. Did I sound like a tiger, y'all? Look at that. Look at that. Do y'all see that? The darkness is just beautiful with that silver. Like, I love me a good dark leaf plant. So this is the Black Tiger. Let me kind of put it up against the Silver Lady so you can see the difference in the pattern. And then up against the tricolor. Look at that, y'all. Plants are just so gorgeous. Okay, so that's the Black Tiger. And then this is one of the ones that I was telling you about that I'm just like, oh my goodness. Now this one, it's a little bit on the pricier side. So if you got your eye on this one, you know, if you just be a little bit more patient, the prices usually will go down. Now this is the Pson, okay? Like Danielson. That don't got nothing to do with nothing. Why did I say that? But do y'all remember Mr. Miyagi? Now, y'all know y'all used to watch Karate Kid. Okay, I have seen, ain't it like 3 or 4 parts? Okay, I loved me some Karate Kid, okay? Mr. Miyagi and Danielson. So I guess Pson kind of made me think of Danielson. But anyway, so this is a Pson. And y'all look. Look at the variation of the colors. Like, by the way, the majority of these, especially the more rare ones, of course, I got from Etsy sellers. If you are wondering, like I tell everyone, I go with 5-star sellers. Look, with the exception of the Green Escape. But I think the Green Escape is like 4.5 stars. But I go with 5-star sellers and I read comments. And if it's a pricier, especially if it's a pricier plant, I want to see what people are saying. I look at the pictures, everything before, especially if it's a new seller that I haven't ordered from. So this is the Pson. And y'all let me know down in the comments. Of course, I want to know, do y'all love Scindapsus? How many varieties you have? Do you have any of these ones that I'm showing you? Most people have the Argyraeus and the Silver Lady, the Exotica. But let me know. And let me know which one of these are your favorites. Okay, so I think you all remember this one. Now, I got this one from, let me move it forward, from Canopy Plant Co., I think. This is the Aisonalis, I think. Wait a minute, this one's about to fall over. Let me move Miss Silver Lady out the way. Okay, so this is the Aisonalis. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I have also seen this one called the Sumatra. I'm trying to get it at a good angle so y'all can see. But that's what the leaf looks like. So this one did come to me a little bit beat up, y'all. I cannot lie, it did. Some of the leaves are kind of beat up looking, but this is what the pattern, this is a new leaf. And that's what the pattern looks like on the leaf, like just strokes of paint, of silver paint. So this is a new leaf, and this one is, look how shiny that is. I can tell that this is going to be a slow grower. It also has another leaf coming up there, if you can see it. And then it has a growth point right there. So, yep, this is the Officinalis. Y'all can't say it. The name is on the screen. Or the Sumatra. Okay, so moving on to this little beauty in the back now. I feel like on this one, I've been bamboozled. I love that word. Let me know what y'all think. Okay, so I got this one because I wanted a silver hero. And so this one was sold as a silver hero, y'all, but this does not look like a silver hero to me. This actually looks more like the Silver Splash. What y'all think? Okay. Flash just went off. My phone got too hot. But do y'all think that look like the same plant? Maybe a little bit of a difference, but I don't know. I was thinking that the Silver Hero was a little bit more on the silver side. Okay? And this is not really giving. I mean, of course it has silver in the leaves, but I'm trying to get at a good light angle so y'all can really see the leaves. But wait a minute, y'all. This is just not as silvery as I thought it should be. But I could be wrong, so let me know in the comments if y'all think that this is really the Silver Hero. But anyway, it's still beautiful. It has really, really big, luscious leaves. So, yep. And now I just got this one, I think like 2 weeks ago. So far so good. It had a really large root system. So I kind of put it in a larger self-watering setup. So this is the Silver Hero, supposedly. That's what it was sold to me as. Okay, so moving on over here. Y'all should remember this one as well. I showed you in the last video, but I don't think I potted this one up with you all. I was going to, but I needed to find a smaller pot. So this is the Mayari or Mayari. And so I found this little self-watering pot. And it seems to be doing okay so far. It does have that growth point, and it looks to me like it has gotten longer. So I think it's doing okay. But I won't know for sure until this, opens up, and then I'll know, okay, the plant is really doing good. Because this leaf, it did come to me kind of looking like that, kind of curled. Ooh, I might need to water it too. So, I don't know. I'll just keep you posted about this one. But it is very stunning. Like, look at that variegation. So this one was also a more costly cutting. So I hope it does well for me. This is also a new one that is not doing well. I don't know if the plant got shocked. I think I may have overwatered it, which is very unusual for me. But the leaves are not curled because the plant is thirsty. So, I mean, it's in water. This is the Borneo. This is called the Scindapsus silver Borneo. Um, Let me move it over here so y'all can see it a little better. Um, it's very beautiful. It came a lot fuller than this, but it started doing that. This is why I think I overwatered it. You know how sometimes pothos, they can do this too if you overwater. They start to dampen off, like the part that's closest to the substrate or the potting mix starts to turn black. And you can just pull it like right out of there. It's called like dampening off or rotting off or whatever. So that's what this one started to do. So I can't remember, I guess maybe the potting mix it was in was already damp enough and I may have watered it again. So I had to take cuttings because the majority of the plant was starting to rot. So I took these 2 cuttings and I think it'll be okay. But yeah, this is a silver Borneo. Let me put it back so you can see the lighting situation. When they're like this, I try to put them under the highest light possible to help their roots, to help them root up faster. So that's where I have the Mayari, the Borneo, and also the Polynura sisters that I just potted up, as well as the EPS 10 I can't remember if it was silver or splash. Okay, so that is 2 more, and then I think I have 1 more to show you all. And this is the Exotica, which the majority of you all have in your collections. This is the Exotica, and the leaves, one nice thing about the Exotica is the leaves can get really, really large, as you can see. And this one is starting to trail a little bit. Of course, I have her in self-watering, and she is getting light from, y'all need to take that trap down, that gnat trap. That thing's been hanging up there for the longest. But it's getting light from this track light, as well as a little bit of light filtering in through the screen. So how many is that? I didn't even count. So that's the Exotica 1. Then we have the Borneo 2, Mayari 3. Then we have Miss Silver Lady 4, Silver Hero 5, the Tricolor 6, Argyraeus 7, Aisonalis 8, Pson 9, Rubicon 10, Black Tiger 11, and the Silver Splash 12. So I got 12 whole Scindapsus, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm so glad that you came. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Check me out on Instagram as well as TikTok. And please let me know down in the comments, how do you feel about Scindapsus? Do you love you some Scindapsus? How many varieties do you have? Have they been easy for you to care for? Like, I want all the deets, okay? All the details. Let me know. All right? So thank you once again for coming back. Take care. And until the next time, hooked on houseplants, y'all. Bye.